Hi! Today on Crafty Friday, I'm going to teach you how to make mini rainbow cake pops. Leo wants to learn how to make some cake pops. Come here. Oh, look. You're not even looking, Leo. Except these are not edible. They are made out of polymer clay. Also, guess what? This channel has reached a huge milestone. We, the SoCraftastic family, have surpassed 750,000 subscribers. What? Woo! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We have grown so much over the past few years. I think it's time that we have a name. Leave any clever, creative suggestions in the comment section below. Something that's super catchy. Rain down the ideas. Before I embarrass myself anymore, which is totally impossible, let's get into the tutorial and make some clay cake pops. First, I am going to paint some toothpicks with white acrylic paint and let them dry while I work on the clay cake parts. Stack different colors of clay on top of one another. I have done the rainbow, and then you're going to carefully roll them into a ball. Then take a different color of clay, I'm using white, and you're going to flatten that into a thin sheet with a rolling pin. Then wrap that around the ball tightly. Use a clay blade to cut away at any of the excess because you don't want any bumps to show. You also don't want any color to show through, so make sure to smooth the rest of that clay over and cover up all of the cakey goodness that's underneath. Spread that frosting around. Once the painted toothpick has dried completely, I'm using translucent liquid Sculpey to ensure that it forms a strong bond with the clay. To create the bite mark, you're going to use a clay blade and just kind of cut away a chunk and rip it out. Try to form some grooves around the edges that will resemble teeth marks. And to add texture to the cake, you're going to use different sizes of dotting tools and brush tools. If you want to make a pastel version of this cake pop, then all you have to do is add some white and translucent to each color, mix them really well, and then just form the ball by rolling them together carefully. You can also make a kind of marbly tie-dye one by throwing a bunch of scraps in a pile and rolling those together. I guess if you want to make a monster jawbreaker, then you can use this method. If you don't want your cake pop to have a bite mark taken out of it, then you don't have to do that. Here's a way to use really thin pieces of clay to decorate before you bake. You can also use acrylic paint to decorate before or after you bake. It's totally up to you, either one is fine. You can bake acrylic paint. Preheat the oven and then form some foil mounds so the cake pop part doesn't have to roll around on the glass or metal pan when it's baking. This will make sure that it stays nice and round and doesn't have a flat spot anywhere. Once your charm is completely cool, go ahead and add some glaze if you want to. You can use a matte glaze if you don't want it to be shiny. If you painted your charm, you definitely want to add glaze on top so the paint doesn't chip off. Tell me which cake pop from this video is your favorite, and also if you create your own, then show me a picture by using hashtag SoCraftastic on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you make a polymer clay cake pop, then use the hashtag SoCraftastic on Instagram to show me. Speaking of, I already got a ton of submissions from last week, and we did crayon fabric flowers in that video. Here are some pictures of those flowers and many other crafts that were inspired by my videos. Thank you guys so much for sending those photos in. I think that they are awesome and I love seeing what you make. I'm just so excited. I'm talking in so many different tones. Woo! I know that we are gonna reach 1 million plus subscribers this year, without a doubt. So craftastic, woo! I hope you guys have a super fantastic day, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye! What you looking at? Bye. Leo's making noise in the background. Whatever. Ah, so cute. But you can't eat them. And for any of you who don't, for any of you who just randomly move your arms when you're filming, hey. Hair falling down. Whoosh. Is that eyeliner? How long was that eyeliner smeared? Hopefully I wasn't filming the entire video like that. If so, YOLO. And fun fact, I have never, I think, ever said that word before. First time for everything. And I'll never say it again because I don't like it.